You see, this is the part inside the schizophrenia bipolar that you got to understand, because I need you to join me on this. I started something and I want to finish it, but I probably won't finish it in this video. But I want to pretend you're right next to me as I begin and think before I get to wherever I'm going, right? That you know that me and you were on the same level right now. The only thing is I finished the video. But I guarantee you, if you're one of the first within the first 24 hours, you could be ahead of me on the same game. So this is where we're going. First thought, DC versus Marvel. Got to know the characters. First of all, 45 and 35. DE family, CE family. Now, pending how you want to pronounce the D, right? It's not a die. It's not an I. It's not a psi. It's not a PHI. It's not a PHY. It's not a CI. It's a DC. So the sounding of C and E and D and E create 4 and 5. In reality, this is what it is. The D is right next to E, so it gets 4.5 in between the two. The C is across from the E, C and E, Earth and Jupiter, and they're one across from each other. You see, the A family is over here. The C family, the E family is over here. The I family is over here. The O family is over here. The U family is over here. A, E, I, O, U. There we go. 1, 6, 15, 30, 40, 51. The regular alphabet, 300, 366 plus 366 equals to 417 equals to 68. The mind. When you have 4 gateways, when you have 4 of those ones, the 1, the 3, the 5, and the 9 in the cards, this is what you get. The 417 equals to 369 equals to 777. You get the V for life. So you need this twice, 51 and 51. That would say 102. That would give you bat ears, but we're not going to get into that because I'm not looking for Batman. I'm just looking the total to be 8 in these 2 words. But it's like this. So these are actually circles, like wheels, carriers of the rest of whatever is inside of D, regardless of what it might be. See the way he's leaning now? The C is leaning backwards. See, before when I didn't put the underneath of the initials, I just put 1 line and 1 line. Then I put a dot on each side of it, and all of a sudden I circle around it, and we got a car, DC. Here's the driver. Here's the co-pilot. Let's go for a ride. Marvel is marvelous. Level, RAM, energy. It looks like we got a Ford 150 truck, and we're looking to run through 150, 300, equaling to 351. 13 is M. A is R. A is 61. So all we have to understand that this is 6 and 7. It's M and M. Inside the A, it's M and M. M is the first letter in the alphabet, if you really understand it, right? In the game at the gateway. So this is 13, 14, 24, 32, 42, 52, 54. The sun is in Marv. Mincha Marva. Mincha Marva, the services, the Hebrew services. Look at that. 13, 14, and 18 is 32. The doorway, 42, 52, 53, 54. Mincha Marva, 54, the sun. The sun is in her. She's the sun. She is the eye in the sun. And the eye is the passage of the light. So whatever you put into any kind of eye, if you want to talk about plesica vesica, look at your eye. Okay, you see the teardrops? Something's coming out. 22. 5, 17. So out of the sun comes 17 onto 54, and that's 71. The head and the tail comes out of Marvel. So the head and tail comes out of Marvel. Here we're connecting the sun, the electrical sun, into the Marvel characters. So we're connecting this energy into this name over here, DC. Now we have to understand how the energies work between them. Ram energy, Ram up on the mountain. 61 was not the head and the is it supposed to be for me? It is 1 and 6 is the head and the tail. 1 and 9 is the spirit.
The head and the tail is the S. The head and the tail. It says S-A-I. I know, and then it says I know. This is French. This, okay, if you ever really look at S and I, right? S and I is only, we didn't do that to it. See, the dot, we do that, right? But we don't do that. We make the oval. Because once you have the oval, you know it's all around, but it's not what's on the inside. And we know ace passes on the inside. So it's an automatic. Unless your letter, right, doesn't take up two parts, when you show the I letter like this, you're automatically showing this because you're taking up a heart spot. This is chording out to the corners. Family member DC. 70, 74, 66. Why? Because in roulette, counting from 1 to 36, the 4 position will equal 70. Looks like an R. The 5 position will equal 74. And the 6 will equal 66. 6, 10. 7, 7, 14, 20. 2010. The light of 2010. 2, 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 11, 1 and 1. 3 and 1 and 1 is 5. 5 and 7 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 7, 14, 18, and 6. 18 and 12 is 30. 30 gets 6. Gets 0, 9. 0, 9 gets 69. 6 and 9 is 15. 2015. 6 is over here. Becomes the 2010 is now 2016. Family members at DC. Family members at DC. Family members at DC. D. Would you like me to show you how I got this? 4, 13, add 9, 22, add 9, 31. 31 plus 22 is 53. Electric company plus 4 is 57. Plus 13 is 67, 70. MDV 70. This is the E family. N14, E5, 32 the doorway backwards, 23, 32, 14, and 5, 74 the moon. 66 is from the C family. We already used the other family, so I don't need to say E twice, because E is E. E is all 4 corners and the center. E-I-E-I-O. 5 and 9 go together because they're the opposite of each other on the dice. I can't explain why they came to be that way, but they are. 2016. 2016. Hello, calculator. Hello, calculator. Please, please, please. Where's my calculator? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Need to find that calculator. I mean, I'm on the go. You know, if I stop, you know what happened? It's like, it's like slamming on the brake. Like, shh. 2016. 2016 divided by, what was the number? I don't remember. Was it 54? 2016 divided by 12. 168. 2016 divided by 12. 2016 divided by 12. The gateway 78. 12 is the queen. Adding 1 to 12 is 78. 7 and 8 is 15. 1 plus 15 is 16. The area you stand on. If I leave 1 and I go 15, I have touched 16. 12. 12 tribes, 12 hours, alpha, beta. 12. 102. Birth in 102 Valentine's. 102, 162, 216. 12. 12 divided by 12. 144. 2016 divided by 12. Do you know what this 168 is? This is the greatest discovery. If I didn't ever see it here before, I repeated it 3 times because don't go away. You know what this 12 is. This is your 7286, number 1. This is 101 because of 6. The 1 is the 7th one, but we don't need to call it because we're at the A. We know who the gateway is, the 1 Aleph. Okay, 16 is the light of the 8 world. 8 by 91 is 738. The Church of Creation, 8 by 9. Okay, 3 by 9, 4 by 91 is 364. 8 by 91 is another 364. That's 2 years. 360 and 360 is 728. 7286 because the reverse of 8 and all of 8 is 6. Because without this 4 inside of 4, there is no any 8 and 4. There is no me. 168 is 7 days. 7 days divided by 7 equals 24 hours of man, 24 hours a day, times 7 equals 168 is the hours in the week. God gave man 144 divided by 12. What does this equal? 14. That is the ring around the dice, my friends. God rested on the 7th day. If 2016 divided by 12 equals 168 a week, then God is the gateway at 7 to 1, and the day of God's rest is 1 day. That's today. Do you follow what I'm saying? 2016, 789, 8789, 987, 1776, 8 times 91, 728, 26 moons and less a half a day of creation because of the leap year time that we're going back. We went back 1 quarter, 6 hours, and 6 hours is 12 hours. 12 hours and on to this would create 180 again because it comes with the mind. Every 12 hours comes with 6. Already delivered. Half your mind is delivered. Every 12 hours comes with 6. We have a package for you. It's 12 hours, but we only got 6 of those hours in. It's like, I don't know how that works. But this is the 1 day of rest. Divided by 12 is 14. The ring around the dice. Can I divide it one more time by 12? Oh my God. To life. The calf. K-A-F-F-F-F-F-F-F-F-F-F. The calf. A-A-F-F-F-F-F-F-F. The light, the light, the light, the light. Can I keep dividing it by 12? So you know what I should have did, right? Once I got down, okay, to the amount of 14, I was supposed to now say, oh, it's at 14. Okay, it's in the lower level. There's only 1 spirit 4 rounds. We'll just divide it by 7. And that'll be 2. Times 7, 7, 2, 2, 3. 7 times 2, 7 plus 2 equals 9 and 14, 23. Times 12 equals 24. Did you see what I did? 7 times 2 equals back to the 14. Times 12, because 14 is 1 quarter. It says 1 quarter of man, because it's not only 14, it sounds by 1 quarter. Multiplied by 12 equals 168 a week. Multiplied by 12 equals 2016. The day of man is 2016. 91 is the spirit. 7 times 13 is 2016. When you come in as 7, all you need is 6. You need the heart to hold on to the rib cage on one side. Once you bring in certain equipment, the other equipment come in automatically, right? Like if I step into the room, I think my head is in first before the end of my last foot, right? Unless I'm falling backwards or in by an ambulance. 2016, so we have to go like this. We take the 7th gate, right? And we divide it by 7, it equals to 1. And that's how it all starts off. So 1 times 7 times 2 times 7 equals to 14 times 12. I did 1 and 1 equals times 12 equals 2. So I did you see what I did? See what I did to start? That's why in the game of craps we don't have 1 and 1. That's why we have to start at 13, because watch what I did. I went 1 times 7, right? And I got 7. Then I went times 7 times 2. So now I did 7 and 2. So now I got 14. So now I got 4 corners. Now I got 4 corners, and I'm going to multiply it by 12. I get 84. And that's Pluto. That's where we come in as Pluto. I was supposed to do it by multiplied by 2 now, equals to your 168 times 12, AB equals 2016. AB, right? Which is like 101 because A is next. A to the right is B, and A to the left is G. On one side of A, I could have went 1 plus 6 times 2. Let's try that. 1 plus 6 times 2 equals 14 times 12, because I did 2, equals to 168 times 12 equals, 2016. So I go 126. 126? No way! 216 times 18 equals, wow, times 2 equals 7776. You know what we're missing? Now we have to add on the 24 by 18. We have to add 24 by 18. 432. Do you know what I just did with those figures? Wow, I couldn't believe it. Those were Mayan half times and part times. The only thing I didn't add on is the day of rest. And the day of rest is the jail for God, not for us. We're in God's jail. 1 and 5. Now, the jail of God is, well, I don't like to say it that way. We're in this game's jail, not God, but game. The dividing of the Alpha Omega. Dividing yourself in two. You chose to divide yourself in two. And you came here to play. You put yourself into this game. So you're in a cell of the game. So you're playing the game. So what are you complaining? How else wouldn't you want to be? Somehow, wouldn't you like some protection from the universe? You heard what the universe can do, right? What other best way to get into a game than to make your own freaking body? Hey, God, yeah, you're going to get someone to make me a body? I want to come down here and play. I want to come play. I want to come play the game. Wow. Wow. God Almighty, I am. I've been divided Omega, G-O-D, the dog bone, the one with all the bones that sees us up as we get older. 432, okay, plus 7776 equals to 8208, and that's got to be wrong, okay, divided by 360 equals 228. 4 moons, life in heaven. What did I just do? I took that 7776 from before. I added on the 432 to it, okay, which is the 432 hours for the year. Where did I get that one? Because it's 24 hours for every 10 days. It's 48 hours a month. 48 times 18 equals to, sorry, it's 864. I only did half of it. It's 864 plus 7776 equals to 8640. 8640, 8640, 8640, 8640. 3. Creation, 8640. 3 times 8640 equals Mayan time, 1/4 of Earth in birth in time of 622.6. 1 5, 1 5, 1 5. 5 and 2, 1 and 6, 5 and 1. The area we passed, 432, to live the life of 678. We don't need 9. 9 plays from the 1 position inside the 6. That's the light. Plays inside the 6 body, the carcass of man. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus, 2016, 126. We got to do it one more time. 1 plus 6 equals 7 times 2. See, the multiplier was 2. 1 and 6 came together, the light, and the multiplier was 2. Equals to 14 times creation, 1, 2. Equals times creation, 1, 2. Because it equals 3. It's 1, 2 equals to 3. 4, 5 equals to 6. All you're adding on, it's already got the light. It's only missing the 2 in the center from 4. 4 and 6. 4 equals to 6 equals 2. This one goes in between this one. We do it again. We got 2016. I'm going to just multiply it by 13 and see what I get. 2016 times 12. 24,192. And the number I would be looking for is 25,920. Minus 25,920 equals to 1728. 88 and 7 the gate. The moon and the queen. So anyways, that's just the difference between the Mayan count, because if you don't get to a number, you have to justify the reason that you don't get there. I don't get there. I'm missing 1728. The fox was in the middle of it. The time was in the middle of it. 1881, Venus was a part of it. 6, 0, the time was a part of it. 0, 5, the stars were a part of it. 2, 8 equals to 5 minus 1, or 5, 8. There is no 5, 8. So that means I got a total of 13 on the dice. If I have 13 on the dice, what must I show? M. It means 2 to 1, because 13 on the dice is the first letter, 1 and 3. So there is no prime stuff involved. If it looks prime, then there's a reality that will connect it to something else, and then you can say this is the prime of the situation. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. DC and Marvel. 7, 7, 13, 14, 18, 32, 54. The son of 17, the son of the gateway. The energy, 2016. We have to compare the family members. I didn't do the DC. In this one, the letter M is number 4. The connection between these two is the M initial and the D initial are the same. Trying to take a look at one more number in here. 68, we get the same thing, 2016 down to 417, my friends. That's here. 417 is around me. I can see it. I can see it. Oh yeah, there's 2 big O's in this world, right? One is Ottawa. The other one is the Olympic Stadium, and the other one is the Orange Julep. And you can add on to that. DC and Marvel. DC 71219, the spirit. Who are the characters? I must compare them. I have to check out the characters and come back with something. If you have anything you can help me with or help us with, go for it. Thank you for watching. Raphael. 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 Rough. I got rough nails. Okay. Okay. I cleaned up that one. No more mess in the head. Okay. What is the next subject we're getting? Oh, no one's here yet. Oh, you didn't show up for the party. 2016. Every day this year that you get up, it's 2016 countdown. We're counting down. We did 2015. We're counting down. We're counting days in 2015. That's a countdown of 2016. Today's day 91, no joke. 7 by 13, the first day, 7 by 13 is 91. 31 by 7 is 210, 217. 223, the day of bones, if we read it backwards. It's the day of DC. It's the 4th month, which is actually 64, which is 0, the month of 0. The month of 0. Or should I just say the month of 0? Which one is going to be 0? Is it going to be 4? Or is it going to be 1? Is it this to 0? Is this to 0? Or is this to 0? This is 360 degrees around nothing. And this is the center of 360 degrees. So this would be the 0, right? 1 equals 0. If that's the way you want to look at it, this is Jack. So this would actually say 9. So 9 by 40 is 360. This would be 6, 60. This would be the time. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. I know. Thank you for watching Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. In the year 2016. Wow, less a day and counting down. Thank you.